After turning 60, have you noticed how much harder it is to climb stairs? How your legs feel weaker than before? Or how getting up from a chair has become a challenge? The truth is, most doctors will tell you to exercise more or eat more protein, but they don't talk about something much more important. The right vitamins your body needs to rebuild lost muscle. Here's what no one tells you. After age 60, your body can no longer absorb and use nutrients like it used to. It's like an old car trying to run on low-quality fuel. Without the right vitamins, no matter how much exercise you do, your muscles will continue to melt away like ice cream in the sun. Sarcopenia, the loss of muscle that happens with age, isn't just about getting weaker. It's about losing your independence, your confidence, your quality of life. But what if I told you there's a natural way to reverse this? That certain vitamins can literally make your muscles grow back even after 60, 70 or 80. Today I'm going to show you exactly what these miracle vitamins are, how they work in your body, and how you can use them to regain the strength you thought you'd lost forever. If this will help you, please subscribe to the channel to support our work. Let's start with the first vitamin that can change your life. Vitamin number 1, vitamin D, the forgotten muscle hormone. Do you know what the biggest mistake people over 60 make? They think vitamin D is just for bones. But in fact, your muscles have vitamin D receptors scattered throughout, like little antennas waiting for this magical nutrient. Think of it this way. If your muscles were a garden, vitamin D would be like the sun. Without enough sun, plants wilt and die. Without enough vitamin D, your muscles literally dissolve, fiber by fiber. Here's the problem. After age 60, your skin produces up to 75% less vitamin D than when you were young. It's as if your body loses its ability to capture sunlight. In addition, you probably spend more time indoors, use more sunscreen, and have less appetite for foods rich in vitamin D. But how do you know if you're low? The signs are more subtle than you might think. Do you feel tired even after a good night's sleep? Do your legs shake when you stand for long periods of time? Do you experience muscle pain without having exercised? Is your grip weaker than it used to be? All of these could be signs that your muscles are crying out for vitamin D. When you're deficient in vitamin D, it's like your muscles are trying to function in the dark. They can't contract properly, they can't repair themselves after minor everyday damage, and they start to shrink like deflating balloons. Vitamin D does amazing things for your muscles. First, it helps with calcium absorption, not just for your bones, but so your muscles can contract. Without enough calcium, it's like trying to drive a car without gas. Second, it stimulates muscle protein synthesis. Think of your muscles as a house that needs constant repairs. Vitamin D is like the engineer who coordinates the entire construction, ensuring that new bricks of protein are put in the right place. Third, it improves the function of mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses inside your muscle cells. With more energy available, your muscles can work better and recover faster. What's more, vitamin D also reduces chronic inflammation, which is like rust that corrodes your muscles from the inside. It even improves balance and coordination, reducing the risk of falls. The best foods for getting vitamin D are fatty fish such as wild salmon, which has about 1,000 IU per 100 gram serving. Fresh sardines offer about 480 IU per 100 grams. Egg yolks from free-range chickens have approximately 40 IU per egg. Sun-exposed portobello mushrooms contain about 300 IU per cup. But I'll be honest with you, it's almost impossible to get enough vitamin D from food alone. Most experts recommend supplements. Look for vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, which is more effective than D2. Brands such as Thorne Research Vitamin D3 offer 5,000 IU per capsule, or Pure Encapsulations Vitamin D3 with 1,000 IU. For people over 60, the ideal dose is usually between 2,000 and 4,000 IU per day, but always consult your doctor for blood tests and personalized guidance. Avoid habits that destroy your vitamin D, spending all day indoors, using excessive sunscreen when there is no risk of sunburn, and consuming too many processed foods that interfere with absorption. Vitamin D can be the difference between feeling fragile and vulnerable, or strong and independent at 70, 80 or older. Vitamin number 2, vitamin B12, the forgotten muscle fuel. Now let's talk about a vitamin that most people completely ignore when it comes to muscle strength, B12. But here's the truth that few people know. Without enough B12, it's impossible to build or maintain muscle, no matter what you do. Think of B12 as your body's electrical system. If the wiring is faulty, nothing works right. Your muscles need nerve signals to contract, and those signals depend entirely on B12 to function. After age 60, your body loses up to 50% of its ability to absorb B12. This is because your stomach produces less acid, and it is this acid that unwraps B12 from food. It's like trying to open a present with your hands tied. In addition, if you take medications such as metformin or antacids, they can further block absorption. And if you follow a diet low in meat or animal products, the situation gets even worse. The symptoms of low B12 are tricky because they start slowly. You may feel your legs are heavier, as if you were walking in mud. Your coordination gets worse. You stumble more, drop things, have trouble writing. You feel confused, forgetful, like you're in a constant mental fog. But what many people don't realize is that these symptoms are directly linked to muscle loss. Without B12, your muscles literally can't hear the commands from your brain. B12 deficiency affects your muscles in several devastating ways. First, it damages the nerves that control your muscles. It's like cutting the wires that connect the light switch to the light bulb. Your muscles are still there, but they don't get the signal to work. Second, without B12, your body can't produce healthy red blood cells, and it's these cells that carry oxygen to your muscles. Without enough oxygen, it's like trying to exercise while holding your breath. Impossible. Third, B12 is essential for DNA synthesis within muscle cells. Without it, your cells can't divide and grow properly. It's like trying to build a house without blueprints. Everything comes out crooked and weak. And there's a ripple effect. When your muscles don't work well, you move less. When you move less, you lose even more muscle. It's a vicious cycle that can lead to complete frailty. But the good news is that B12 can reverse this process dramatically. When you correct the deficiency, it's like turning the power back on in a house. Everything starts working again. The best B12-rich foods include beef liver, which contains about 70 micrograms per 100 grams. That's almost 3,000% of the daily requirement. Sardines offer about 8 micrograms per 100 grams. Wild salmon has approximately 4 micrograms per serving. Eggs from free-range chickens contain about 1 microgram per egg. But here's the problem. Even when eating these foods, people over 60 often can't absorb enough B12. That's why supplements are almost always necessary. The best forms of supplementation are methylcobalamin or hydroxycobalamin, which are better absorbed than the cheaper cyanocobalamin. Brands such as Thorne Research Methyl B12 offer 1,000 micrograms per capsule. Jarrow formulas. Methyl B12 is also excellent. For people over 60, doses between 500 and 1,000 micrograms per day are common, but your doctor may recommend much higher doses if you have a severe deficiency. Some habits can worsen B12 absorption: using antacids regularly, drinking a lot of alcohol, following very restrictive diets, and not chewing your food well. If you've enjoyed this information so far, how about leaving a like to help me reach more people? It really makes a difference. B12 may be the switch you need to reactivate muscles that seemed lost forever. Vitamin number 3, vitamin C, the secret muscle builder. Most people only think about vitamin C when they have a cold, but it's actually one of the most important vitamins for rebuilding muscles after age 60. Let me explain why. Imagine your muscles as a house made of bricks. Protein is the bricks, but vitamin C is the cement that holds everything together. Without enough cement, it doesn't matter how many bricks you have, the house will collapse. This cement is called collagen, and vitamin C is absolutely essential for producing it. Collagen isn't just in your skin. It forms a support network within your muscles, keeping all the fibers organized and strong. After age 60, you have two problems. First, your body naturally produces less collagen, about 1% less each year. Second, you absorb less vitamin C because your digestive system becomes less efficient. It's like an old machine trying to run on less fuel. And here's something that may surprise you. Older people who exercise need more vitamin C, not less. That's because exercise creates oxidative stress, like little fires inside your muscles. Vitamin C is like the fire department that puts out those fires and helps rebuild. How do you know if you're deficient? The signs are more obvious than you think. Do you bruise easily and take a long time to heal? Do your gums bleed when you brush your teeth? Do you feel constantly exhausted, even when you sleep well? Do your joints ache more than usual? These are all signs that your muscles and tissues aren't getting enough vitamin C to repair themselves properly. Vitamin C deficiency creates a devastating domino effect in your muscles. Without enough collagen, muscle fibers become weak and prone to injury. It's like trying to use an old, worn-out cable to pull a car. It'll snap on the first try. In addition, vitamin C is crucial for absorbing iron, and iron is necessary for carrying oxygen to your muscles. Without adequate oxygen, your muscles become weak and tire quickly. It's like trying to run at high altitude. Vitamin C also strengthens your immune system. And why does that matter for your muscles? Because chronic inflammation is one of the biggest destroyers of muscle mass. When your body is constantly fighting off infections or inflammation, it eats your own muscles for energy and amino acids. But when you have enough vitamin C, something magical happens. Your muscles start to repair themselves faster after exercise. New collagen keeps your muscle fibers organized and strong. Fatigue decreases because your muscles get more oxygen. The foods richest in vitamin C may surprise you. Acerola has about 1,600 milligrams per 100 grams. That's more than 15 times the daily requirement. Cashews have approximately 200 milligrams per 100 grams. Red bell peppers offer about 150 milligrams per 100 grams. Kiwis contain approximately 90 milligrams per medium fruit. Strawberries have about 60 milligrams per 100 grams. An important tip: cooking destroys much of the vitamin C, so it's best to eat these fruits and vegetables raw or lightly steamed. If you want a gourmet way to consume vitamin C, try an acerola smoothie with strawberries and kiwi. One serving can give you over 500 milligrams, or a colorful salad with raw red bell peppers, which in addition to vitamin C offers fiber to regulate blood sugar. For supplements, look for liposomal vitamin C, which is much better absorbed. Brands such as Live On Labs liposomal vitamin C offer 1,000 milligrams per sachet. Pure encapsulations. Liposomal vitamin C is also excellent, with 1,000 milligrams per capsule. The ideal dose for people over 60 is usually between 500 and 1,000 milligrams per day, but during periods of stress or illness, more may be needed. Avoid habits that destroy vitamin C. Smoking. One cigarette destroys about 25 milligrams of vitamin C. Drinking excessive amounts of alcohol, consuming too much sugar, which competes with vitamin C for absorption, and cooking vegetables in boiling water for too long. Vitamin C can be the difference between muscles that recover quickly and muscles that remain weak and sore. Vitamin number 4, vitamin E, the muscle protector. Now let's talk about a vitamin that is like a bodyguard for your muscles, vitamin E. It works 24 hours a day protecting your muscle cells from attacks you don't even know are happening. Think of it this way: every time you move, breathe, or even digest food, your body produces free radicals. They're like little bullets flying around inside your body, damaging everything in their path. Your muscles are easy targets because they're large and work hard. Vitamin E is like a shield that intercepts these bullets before they hit your muscle cells. Without enough protection, your muscles are like a car without insurance. Any accident causes permanent damage. After age 60, two problems occur at the same time. First, your body produces more free radicals because your defense systems become less efficient. Second, you absorb less vitamin E because you need healthy fats to absorb it, and many people avoid fats thinking it's better for their health. It's as if you need more protection just when you have fewer soldiers to defend the castle. The symptoms of vitamin E deficiency are subtle at first. You may feel that your muscles ache more easily, even after light activity. Recovery after exercise takes much longer. You may have more frequent muscle cramps, especially at night. Your coordination may worsen, causing you to trip or drop things more often. If your hands or feet sometimes feel numb or tingly, this could be a sign that the nerves controlling your muscles are being damaged by a lack of antioxidant protection. Vitamin E deficiency creates a terrible chain reaction. When your muscle cells are damaged by free radicals, they release alarm signals that cause inflammation. This inflammation attracts more free radicals, creating even more damage. It's like a fire that spreads faster and faster. Over time, your muscle fibers begin to die faster than they are replaced. You literally lose muscle, not from lack of exercise, but from lack of protection. But vitamin E does much more than just protect. It aids communication between muscle cells, improving coordination. It keeps cell membranes flexible, allowing nutrients to enter and toxins to exit more easily. It even helps form new blood vessels, ensuring your muscles get enough oxygen and nutrients. And it has a special function that few people know about. Vitamin E regenerates other antioxidant vitamins, such as vitamin C. It's like a mechanic who repairs the tools of other workers, keeping the whole system running. The best foods for getting vitamin E are sunflower seeds, which offer about 10 milligrams per 30 grams, almost 70% of the daily requirement. Almonds contain approximately 7 milligrams per 30 grams. Hazelnuts have about 4 milligrams per 30 grams. Avocados offer approximately 2 milligrams per medium fruit. Cooked spinach has about 2 milligrams per cup. A delicious vitamin E-rich recipe. Make a salad with fresh spinach, sliced avocado, sliced almonds, and sunflower seeds, dressed with extra virgin olive oil. This can provide more than 15 milligrams of vitamin E in one meal. For supplements, look for natural vitamin E, D-alpha tocopherol, rather than synthetic, DL-alpha tocopherol. The natural form is much better absorbed. Pure Encapsulations Vitamin E offers 400 IU per capsule. Now, Food's Natural E400 is also a good option. The typical dose for people over 60 is between 200 and 400 IU per day, but it's important not to overdo it, as too much vitamin E can interfere with blood clotting. Avoid habits that destroy vitamin E. Cooking with refined vegetable oils, such as soybean or corn oil, which increase the need for antioxidants, consuming too many processed foods, and eating diets very low in healthy fats. Vitamin E can be your life insurance against age-related muscle loss. Vitamin number 5, B-complex, the muscle reconstruction team. Now we come to one of the most important parts, the B-complex. It is not just one vitamin, but a whole team of 8 vitamins that work together like a perfectly tuned orchestra. And when it comes to rebuilding muscles after age 60, this orchestra needs to be playing in harmony. Think of the B-complex as construction workers. Each one has a specific job, but all are necessary to build the building. If a bricklayer or electrician is missing, the work stops. If a B vitamin is missing, your muscles stop growing. After age 60, several factors cause you to lose B vitamins more quickly. Your kidneys eliminate more B vitamins in your urine. Your stomach produces less acid, making absorption more difficult. Many common medications, such as antacids and metformin, drain these vitamins from your body. It's like having a bucket with a hole in it. No matter how much water you pour in, it always leaks out. But how do you know if you're deficient in B vitamins? The symptoms are like a puzzle, and each piece represents a different vitamin. Do you feel tired even after a good night's sleep? That could be B1, B12, or folic acid. Are your legs restless at night, or do you get cramps? It could be B6 or B12. Do you feel tingling in your hands or feet? Probably B6 or B12. Is your memory getting worse? B1, B6, B12, or folic acid. Depression or anxiety for no apparent reason. Any of the B vitamins may be involved, especially B6, B12, and folic acid. Each B vitamin has a unique role in muscle building. B1, thiamine, helps convert carbohydrates into energy for your muscles. Without it, it's like trying to drive without gas. B6 is essential for making new muscle protein. It's literally the architect that designs how muscles should grow. B12 keeps the nerves that control your muscles working. Without it, it's like cutting the phone cord. Folic acid helps make new DNA inside muscle cells. Without it, cells can't multiply. B2, riboflavin, helps produce energy inside cells. B3, niacin, improves circulation, bringing more nutrients to your muscles. B5, pantothenic acid, helps make hormones that regulate muscle growth. Biotin aids in the metabolism of proteins and fats. When one of these vitamins is missing, the whole orchestra is out of tune. That's why many people who try to gain muscle by just exercising and eating protein don't see results. They're playing with broken instruments. The best foods rich in B-complex include beef liver, which is practically a natural multivitamin. It contains high amounts of almost all B vitamins. Nutritional yeast is excellent for vegetarians, offering especially B12 and folic acid. Wild salmon is rich in B6, B12, and niacin. Eggs from free-range chickens contain several B vitamins, especially in the yolk. Green leafy vegetables such as spinach are rich in folic acid. Sunflower seeds offer B1, B6, and folic acid. Whole grains such as quinoa provide several B vitamins that are lost in refining. A complete meal in terms of B vitamins would be free-range egg omelette with spinach and smoked salmon, served with quinoa and seasoned with nutritional yeast. This would provide virtually all the B vitamins you need. For supplements, look for a high-quality B complex that has the active forms of the vitamins, such as P5P instead of pyridoxine for B6, and methylcobalamin instead of cyanocobalamin for B12. Thorne Research Basic B Complex is excellent. Pure Encapsulations B Complex Plus is also high quality. The dosage varies for each B vitamin, but a good B complex usually provides 25 to 100 milligrams of most B vitamins, except for B12, which needs to be much higher, and folic acid. Avoid things that destroy B vitamins. Excessive alcohol especially destroys B1 and folic acid. Coffee in large amounts can interfere with absorption. Chronic stress burns B vitamins quickly, and processed foods that don't contain natural B vitamins. B complex may be the conductor you need to coordinate your muscle growth. Putting it all into practice. Your muscle rebuilding plan. Now that you know the most important vitamins for rebuilding muscle after 60, let's talk about how to put it all into practice in a simple and effective way. First, understand that it's not about taking a handful of pills every day. It's about creating a system that works for you, considering your routine, your preferences, and your specific needs. Start gradually. If you don't take any supplements today, don't start taking 5 at once. Your body needs time to adapt. Start with vitamin D, as deficiency is most common and the benefits are quickest to feel. After 2 weeks, add vitamin B12. 2 more weeks, add vitamin C. Continue like this until you have a complete program. It's like training a muscle. You don't lift 100 pounds on the first day. To maximize absorption, some vitamins work better together. Vitamin D should be taken with some healthy fat. It can be avocado, nuts, or simply during a meal that contains olive oil. Vitamin C is best absorbed on an empty stomach, but if it causes discomfort, take it with meals. B vitamins are best taken in the morning because they can give you energy and interfere with sleep if taken at night. Vitamin E should be taken with fat, just like vitamin D. And here's a valuable tip. Keep a simple journal. Write down how you feel, how much energy you have, how you're sleeping, and whether your pain has decreased. After 4 to 6 weeks, you will likely begin to notice significant differences. Remember, too, that exercise is still important, but now you are giving your body the right tools to respond to exercise. It's like the difference between trying to build a house without the proper tools and having a full toolbox. Light resistance exercises, such as using resistance bands, doing chair squats, or lifting small weights, become much more effective when your body has the right vitamins. You recover faster, feel less pain, and see results more quickly. Nutrition is still the foundation. Try to include at least one food rich in each vitamin in every main meal. For example, scrambled eggs with spinach, B complex, folic acid, plus avocado slices, vitamin E, plus a glass of diluted acerola juice, vitamin C, plus 15 minutes of morning sun, vitamin D. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Muscles are 75% water, and many vitamins need adequate water to function. Drink at least 8 glasses of water a day, more if you exercise. Sleep is also crucial. It is during sleep that your muscles repair and grow. The vitamins you are taking work mainly at night, so make sure you get 7 to 8 hours of sleep whenever possible. Be patient but consistent. Real change takes time, especially after 60. But if you are consistent with the right vitamins, adequate exercise, and good nutrition, you may start to feel more energy in 2 to 3 weeks, less pain in 4 to 6 weeks, and stronger muscles in 2 to 3 months. Remember, you're not trying to get back to your 20s. You're trying to be the best version of yourself at your current age. And with the right vitamins, that version can be surprisingly strong, independent, and full of energy. If this content is helpful to you, leave a comment telling me what was the most important piece of information you learned today. It helps me create even better content. Conclusion: your new life starts now. We've reached the end of this incredible journey, and I hope you're feeling hopeful and empowered. Because the truth is this: you do have the power to rebuild your muscles, regain your strength, and live with more independence and confidence. Regardless of your age, the 5 vitamins I shared with you today, D, B12, C, E, and the B complex, aren't just supplements. They are the keys that can unlock the potential that still exists within your body. They are the tools your body has been asking for a long time to get back to functioning like a well-tuned machine. Think about how many people over 60 accept muscle weakness as normal or inevitable. How many give up activities they loved, stop playing with their grandchildren, avoid traveling, or are even afraid to live alone because they feel fragile. You don't have to be one of those people. With the knowledge you have now, You can make different choices. You can be that person who at 70, 80, or even 90 still climbs stairs with ease, carries their own groceries, plays on the floor with their great-grandchildren, and inspires others to take better care of their health. Imagine what your life will be like in 6 months if you start today. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling your legs strong and steady. Imagine getting up from a chair without having to lean on your arms. Imagine the confidence of knowing that your body can take you wherever you want to go. This is not fantasy. It is a real possibility for you. But remember, information without action is just entertainment. What you've learned today will only make a difference if you use it. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait until next month. Don't wait until you feel worse to take action. Start today. Choose one of the vitamins that caught your attention the most, perhaps vitamin D, which is so commonly deficient, and make the decision to include it in your routine. Go to the supermarket and buy some of the foods rich in the vitamins I mentioned. Give your body 15 minutes of sunshine in the morning. Small, consistent actions create extraordinary transformations. And always remember, you are not alone on this journey. Thousands of people around the world are discovering that it is possible to reverse sarcopenia, regain strength, and live a better quality of life in their golden years. If you have friends or family members who could benefit from this information, share this knowledge with them. Sometimes the right information at the right time can literally save the independence of someone you love. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do so now. I am constantly researching and sharing the latest findings on how to age with health, strength, and vitality. Your subscription helps me continue to bring you this kind of transformative content. Leave a comment telling me, which of these vitamins will you start including in your routine first? Or if you already take any of them, share your experience. It may inspire others to get started too. Remember, your muscles have been waiting a long time for the right vitamins to help them grow again. Don't keep them waiting any longer. Your new life, stronger, more independent, more confident, starts now, and I'll be here to support you every step of the way. Thanks for watching until the end, and see you in the next video, where we'll continue exploring the secrets to aging with health and vitality. Big hug and see you soon.